Went to work, came home, got up, went to work, came home. I joined the Wrens because I thought I would love to go away and see the world.
Yeah?
And I joined the Wrens part-time and went away to do the training and absolutely hated it. I thought I would never live with hundreds of girls. No. So ditched that idea. Wanted to go to Canada. Found a friend who was willing to go. She changed her mind. I was too afraid. Hence, travel. Don't be afraid of new opportunities. Feel the fear and do it anyway, because I was the most... I think my mother wrapped me up in cotton wool and made me afraid of things. I'll blame it on her anyway. So what do you mean, what was life like as regards like...
What were you up to? What were you doing? Did you work at the TAC?
Oh, I started working when I was 17 in the Farmers Union. I left the grammar school when I was 15 and went to TAC for 2 years. Did a secretarial course. Got my first job at 17. So I became a Christian, so I was going to church mostly. And all my life was based around that. It wasn't about partying or anything like that. I was good. But I did have a desire to go away and get away from Northern Ireland because I thought it wasn't really anything much happening. And don't forget there was no internet or anything, so you hadn't that much knowledge. You had the TV, but that was about it.
Yeah.
Radio Luxembourg was on, and you listened on your transistor radio, which was portable. You had your record player, you bought records. I didn't do much of that really. But if you wanted to listen to pop music, you listened to it on your transistor radio. And it was Radio Luxembourg, and they played all the hits, and everybody did that. And everybody bought records, and nobody had any money. When you went to work, you earned the money, your mother gave you the money back for your bus fare and whatever that, and you never had any money. And I would have cleaned my mum's house on a Saturday, and she gave me money. And then that was before I was Christian. Then you used to go to the dances.
Ooh, tell us about the dances.
Have you that on?
Yeah. See, that's good though, because then you weren't freaking out.
Well, you got 5 shillings.
Yeah.
Which in today's currency would be 25 pence.
Wow.
So to get into the dance was 2 and 6. And you got a bottle of Coke or something, and your bus fare there and your bus fare back, and the 5 shillings was all gone. And we went to the jazz club, which was in Belfast on Great Victoria Street, and it was a really cool place to go. And they just played records.
I'd love to go to a dance
of, the Beatles were like really, really big, and you loved the Beatles, and you danced all night. You never sat down. That's why you were nice and thin, and met a few boys or whatever. That was basically it. It was a very, very simple life, and you went home in the bus. I was not interested in drinking at all. In fact, if anybody had asked me up to dancing or smelled of drink, I used to go, oh no. So it was just good fun, really good fun, meeting your friends, and then trying to persuade your mother to buy you something really, really trendy. So at one stage I persuaded my mother. It was just jeans and, very casual. It wasn't dressy up. So she bought me these lovely pair of crocodile skin stones. It wasn't real. Boots, knee-length boots. And then I had this black shiny patent raincoat, which was so cool. And I met my friend. We walked along. And everybody used to queue up early to get into the dance. And we walked down, and I felt like I was a fashion model, and you're still a black haircut, and you felt really trendy.
What year was it?
So that would have been 1964.
1964.
And everything was very simple. Just everybody just got on with life, and it was fun, and there's no wars going on and bombs been going off and everything like that. Everything was good fun, and you were growing up and getting away from being a child at school. And
do you think you'd like to be 18 now?
No.
Like in today's era?
No.
No?
No.
How come?
Well, I think medicine has taken great strides forward. There was something on today about somebody with multiple sclerosis. They can give you chemo, take away your stem cells, re-inject them into your body, and then you do get recovery, because multiple sclerosis is an autoimmune disease, so your body's fighting yourself.
Yeah.
And this man has gone from wheelchair to walking about. Now he's never going to be fully recovered, but so medical research has gone so far ahead. There are so many things, because last night in the midwife, one of the babies born was thalidomide baby. You were born with, very stunted legs and arms, or maybe none at all, which was the drug was given to you for morning sickness. So my sister, when Dawn was born, before she was born, she had terrible sickness, and our doctor said, no, I'm not giving you anything, just stay in bed a wee bit longer, take a wee biscuit, I'm not giving you any medicine. Or my niece might have been born a thalidomide baby.
Wow.
Because said this morning that babies lived, yes, but 1 in 10, for every one that lived, 10 died.
Wow.
So medical research has gone ahead, so I think that's good. No, because life now is too complicated. There's far too much on the internet. People self-harming, how to commit suicide, all these things. You never thought of those. Now that doesn't mean it didn't happen, but it was not, you just never thought of those. You were just out to have a good time and have fun and enjoy yourself. And there is lots of knowledge, which I do. I love looking up stuff. But you didn't know a whole lot then, so life was more simple. Whereas I think now it's pressure to do well at school, pressure to go and do this, pressure to travel, do this, do that, do this, do that. Whereas in those days you thought, oh yeah, I'll get this job, not much effort. That was me. I will get married and I will have 2 children, maybe in the long distant future. But it was all just very easy going.
Yeah.
At least it was in my life.
Sounds good. Well, Nan, if right there in that seat beside you was 18-year-old you, what would you say to your own face?
What would you say? Right, well, I would say to my 18-year-old self, first of all, go and travel, see the world, feel the fear and do it anyway. Because I always wanted to go away, and I joined the Wrens, was going to go away, wanted to go to Canada, I'm going to go away, didn't have I was so afraid, even though I have relatives in Canada, I was so afraid to go. So from that point of view, I dare say people nowadays are more outgoing because they do go away to university. So I would do that. Another piece of advice would be to, when you're young, you're trying to appear to be looking either like everybody else or so way out you don't look like anybody else. So I was in the group that wanted to just be like everybody else. I didn't want to stand out. But then you tried to fit in. So I think stop trying to fit in and be more yourself, because you're always trying to present somebody else to people. So be yourself, and people will like you for who you are, your values, your honesty, those sort of values. People will like you for who you are, not what you look like. And on that, also I think you need to look after your body. You need to exercise. Now, not be a gym bunny, but you need to walk and keep yourself fit and eat properly. Not to go on mad diets, because you only get one body, and as you get older and you don't look after it, well, it deteriorates quicker. So I think everybody wants to live a long life, so that would be a couple of things anyway.
Yeah. What do you think your biggest regret is from being 18? Like, if you could tell yourself now not to do something.
Well, I was at a very good grammar school and I did nothing. I totally enjoyed myself and thought, oh, I didn't do very well in that. Anything I was good in, I excelled. Anything I wasn't good, I put no effort in. So that is a very, very big regret. And frankly, if I had teachers who'd have got me by the throat and shook me a bit and said, sit down there and do some work, that is a regret, that I should have studied harder and been more ambitious. I did want to be a languages teacher.
Oh.
But that, yeah, I love language. I love English and I love Latin, I love French. And I did well at those things. But I didn't apply myself. So when that didn't go well, then the alternative was, in those days, you went and did a secretarial course at the Tech. So my friend and I were sitting one day and somebody knocked the door and came in and said, anybody like to go to the tech and do the secretarial course? And we looked at each other and said, we're fed up with this, aren't we? Yeah, we'll do that. So that's how my whole life was decided. So at 15 I went to the tech. Did 2 years of that, easy peasy, no effort required. Did that, got a job in the Farmers Union Insurance Company, went into a typing pool. Happy days. First wages were £6, 10 shillings a week. My mother thought I was made for life. And there you go, no effort. Yeah, this is easy.
That's
so
crazy.
Yes, make an effort, study, keep reading, keep learning. Yes.
That's insane. Do you know Linda Bryans, when she started, she was just a typer in the BBC or in UTV. Was
Yeah.
just work your way up.
That's what girls did.
Mm.
And that's not to mean that other people in my school didn't do really well and went on to have a professional career. But I don't know what it was about me. I think I loved having fun. I loved laughing, and perhaps if I'd have done less laughing in school and been the class clown, I might have. I love just having fun and being free and easy and enjoying myself. And I still like doing that. Not as far as drinking or anything that's concerned, because I never was into that, but I just love having a laugh. And yeah.
What do you think's been your biggest success since you've been 18?
Well, I got married and had 2 children.
That's pretty
Now
big.
in today's world, people do not credit that. But in my world, I wanted to eventually, now not too young, to get married and have children. Always imagined myself with 2. And I was blessed with 2 girls, as you know. One of them's your mother. And I wanted... Okay, well, the Waltons was sort of a play or a drama, whatever you call it. It was based in America.
Yeah.
And they lived on a farm and they had, loads of children. And they were all beautiful. Mummy baked pies and stayed at home, and everybody was in love, and it was beautiful. And I had this image in my mind that that's the way I wanted my children to be. I wanted to be happy. I wanted to be in the house, because my mum worked whenever I came home from school. There was nobody in. My sister was 8 years older than me, so there was nobody there. It was quite lonely. And where we lived, it was the front of the road, so there weren't, there was no anybody my own age. And I went to school the other side of Belfast, so there was nobody I knew, so it was quite lonely. So I wanted to be in the house when my children were home from school. And I just wanted to be there for them. Me, nobody else, not farmed out. I couldn't have afforded it anyway. So I was at home for 10 years. So I think I would put that down as my success, that I brought up 2 good citizens of this world.
You did? I like that one. She's alright.
Well, they're both very caring. I mean, your mum's a nurse, and Karen works with learning disabled, so I think those are good jobs, and so yeah, that'll be it.
What did you tell your daughters whenever they were 2? Do you remember?
Probably nothing, because they never listen. That's actually a piece of advice. Listen to your elders, and they're always right, but we listen. What did I tell them? Well, I remember your mum came home one day and said, that's it, I'm not going to be a nurse anymore, it's far too hard, I can't do it. And I said, no, hello, you are. You're going back out there and you're going to be a nurse, because I really felt that that's what she was meant to be. Karen had completely her own agenda and just did that agenda and never really listened. So no, I don't really think, I might have told them things, but to tell you the truth, I think Karen was the worst one for not listening. And she's still a bit like that. She'll have her mind set on something and completely go for it and not listen. So I think I was probably like that with my mother too. So that would be a bit of advice, to actually listen. You're going, oh yeah, heard it all before. So
that's good. I can't think of anything else. Is there anything else you wanted to say?
Just the couple of things I thought of was learn the art of negotiation, because you're not always right.
That's true.
You think you are. When you're 18, you think you know everything. And really, I decided when I was maybe about 40 that I actually had started to know things. I know that sounds ridiculous, but it is true.
Yeah.
But hey, if you never make mistakes,
Never
you
know.
have to learn by your own mistakes. And the other thing was follow your instinct. And if it doesn't feel right, don't do it.
Okay.
So that's about it.
Right, well, this Friday, I'm going to be 18 myself. Do you have anything you want to tell me individually?
Individually, gosh, you're going to be 18. I remember the day you were born.
I'm sure you love that.
Yeah. Well, you are about to embark on leaving formal education, because when you go to university, if you choose to go there, it is education, but you're responsible for yourself. There's not going to be somebody standing over you saying do that. It's up to you. So as you embark on this very exciting period in your life, then take into account all the things I've told you. Go travel, go and do things that you're afraid of, and do them anyway. Be brave, which I wasn't. Yes, do lots of travel, because I did some myself in the latter period of my life when the children were all grown up, and it was very exciting going new places. And study hard. Do not let boyfriends and friends and people detract you. Be focused. Know what you want, and they say if you're looking for a career, then do something that you're good at and that you love, and hopefully this is something that you're good at and you love, and focus yourself on that, and don't be detracted by other trivialities of life. Go for it and make that your achievement.
Love it.
And be happy, laugh lots, which I know that you do. Yes, and always treat other people the way you'd like to be treated. And that's about it.
Is that it?
That's it.
Thank you very much, Andree, for videoing for us. That's it. I'm taking that.
She's a wild woman.
Right. I'm going to be 18 in 4 days. Who are you?
I'm your mummy, Rachel.
And who are you?
I'm your grandmother.
What are you going to say to me?
When you're 18?
Yeah.
Looking well behaved yourself. I don't know, it's not going to be much difference from the day before when you were 17.
It's true. Do you know what were you doing when you were 18? Nanny, do you want to tell the story? Which
No,
side will we get?
I had started my nurse training when I was 18, didn't I?
Yeah, you were
Yeah.
going with David.
And I was going with your daddy.
Was it Nurse 2000?
Project 2000.
So that's 16 years ago. More then. Anyway, yeah, you were going with David. You were doing your nursing.
Do you know what year it was?
When I was 18.
Yeah.
91.
Yeah.
You were born in 70. She's so thin.
A-levels?
Yes, I was doing A-levels at the Tech. That's what I was doing when I was 18. So
Did you think at the time you were going to spend the rest of your life with David?
with David?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You look so happy about it.
No, I did. No, we were just that kind of like old married couple from the very beginning, weren't we?
Nanny, how do you remember that?
The long-haired lover from Liverpool was David. He was kind of always there. Keeping her back from her studies, I may add.
And ringing us every time we sat down to your dinner.
Don't remember that.
Every time we sat down to your dinner, the phone rang and Mum or Dad would have went, "There's David." Like every single day.
Wow.
All the time. Must have come in from work and rang me. But yeah.
And how long have you been married now?
22 years.
22 years.
Yes. Wow. I just don't look old enough, do you?
That's true.
Yeah, you got married when you were 12.
Yeah, actually. Yeah.
22 years, that's mad.
Mm.
What's your biggest success since you've been 18?
My biggest success, of course, having the children. Actually, bringing my children up that they are actually respectable citizens is a very proud moment.
Where have we heard that before?
I just said that.
Did you?
Yeah.
I mean, see, when I look at other people, like young people your age, and even their attitudes or their beliefs or what they want to do with their lives, and I think, oh my goodness, at least my girls have grown up and they are decent people. They have really good views about what's right in the world and what they want to do with their lives, and that's the most proud thing for me, definitely.
What about your biggest regret?
I think I wish I'd really worked hard in school. I look back now and I think, my goodness, I actually did think when I was at school that I wasn't as smart as everybody else. I thought all these people are really smart, they really know what they're doing, so there's no point in me even trying because I'm not as smart as they are. And now I look back and I think, oh my goodness, you were just as smart as the rest of them. If you actually put a bit of effort in, you could have done really well in your exams. But then I don't know what I would have done differently, because not as if I wanted to be, I don't know, a doctor or... It definitely wasn't that smart. Could have done, I wanted to do speech therapy, but that was only because, I don't know why I wanted to do that. Because it's not what I thought it was. When I see what it is now, it's not. When I, like at that age, I thought it was something totally different. So I might have ended up doing that and maybe not liking it. You see, so I might as well have sat back and done that. But I wouldn't get into nursing now.
Would you not?
No. With my grades that I got for A-level, I wouldn't be a candidate for
That's what I says
nursing.
to Nanny. I says, would you like to be 18 now in today's day and age?
No way. Because that wouldn't be an option to me, so I don't know what I'd have done. When you come out of the A-level situation with mediocre grades, what do you do? Well, nursing was always, an option. And can't think what else.
You were thinking of doing English. You said to me, should I do English or nursing? And I said, you'll have to choose. Because if you choose the wrong thing, you'll always blame it on me.
Yeah.
And trust me, most things go wrong in your life, you'll always blame your parents. It's never your fault.
Yeah. I don't accept any of the blame for anything they do. But yeah, I wouldn't get into nursing, so I don't know what I'd have done. Now, if I was 18 now, competition is so much higher. Well, it seems so much higher. Maybe that's just the impression you're giving you. But I know for sure the Queen's is where you have to go to do your be a student nurse now and do a degree, and you would have to have really good grades. Because there's good
I couldn't
competition.
get into Queen's, like. I wouldn't get into Queen's. Queen's don't do BTECs.
Do you need lesser results if you go, say, to Scotland?
Yeah. Well, I don't know for sure. Yeah, but there are people then will apply, over England, Scotland, to their other places. So that's maybe what I would have done, was gone away. Or I wouldn't have gone away.
You never would have gone away.
No way.
You nearly took apoplexy when you were staying down in the halls down, or what do you call that place down in the Royal?
I know, yeah, no, I wouldn't have went away.
No.
So dear knows what I would have been doing if I was 18 now.
What age were you when you got your tattoo?
Yes.
18. Thanks for bringing that up, Rachel.
And you said to me, what did you tell your children? They never listened to one thing I told them.
I was 18 when I got my tattoo. David was going to get a tattoo, so I went with him.
Nice.
I don't think I really planned to get it, but just when I was there, the other tattoo artist wasn't doing anything, and I said, I think I'll get one. I'll have that one.
What's
There's
it
a lot
cost?
of thought put into it. Can't remember. Can't remember. Probably about 20 quid. Honestly.
Why the unicorn, like?
I just looked on his big wall of tattoos and went, oh, there's a unicorn, I like them. way people plan their tattoos and design them and everything now. I'll just do that one.
Your mother didn't discover it till she was getting married. 3 years later.
Did you not know?
No. Because I'd have been mad. There was obviously nothing you could do about it, but I do not like tattoos.
Do you not?
No.
I love them.
Could you let that wee dog in?
Yeah. Sorry.
Please?
Wee pup.
No.
Come on, me dog.
Don't like them.
Well, anything else the two of you could say? Anything you say?
Yes, well, why don't you, the question was, what would you tell your 18-year-old self of what you know now? Because I reckon I had to get to about 40 before I finally understood life.
Yeah.
Because you think you know everything when you're 18. Oh, your mother go on and on and on. Yeah, I've heard all that before. But, so what advice would you give your 18-year-old self?
I think go more places and see more things. Go to concerts, go to, I don't know, events. Suppose you've no money. You've more energy, but you've no money. I know that, but you should take opportunities. If people say, do you want to go here? Say yes. Go and see things, do things. Because it gets to this stage now, you can't be bothered. You know, and not everything interests you. Whereas at 18, just be open-minded and go and, like, within reason.
Do you think you would have Do you think you would have enjoyed Glastonbury as much when you were 18?
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been absolutely fantastic. And the travelling there wouldn't have annoyed me the way it did.
Yeah.
When we went last year, it was so exhausting, and carrying the bags and worrying about everything. Although I probably would have worried at 18 as well, I was a worrier. You know. But I definitely would have enjoyed every minute of it. And we'd have had a ball. But I don't know how we would have afforded it the way it is now.
Yeah.
When we were 18, Glastonbury, if we could have just got over to England and rocked up, there was no big walls around it. You just drove up and listened to the bands. You know, it was a completely different experience. And there are friends of ours who did that and experienced that. And what a great thing to be able to say you experienced. We could have done that, but we didn't. We had fun in other ways.
Oh, right. Is that everything, do you think? Yeah.